So reference Burger King, and we want to warn people and tell them to avoid Elton Anderson's McDonald's and Burger King scam. But it pretty much proves, Bernard E. LaChance and your team there, that you've done nothing but constantly harass and abuse several children consistently over and over again with Dave and Harry, which is a lot of the cause of the problem of the ghetto, Perlita. So Burger King, St. Vincent, so there's the other scam that they used, or, reason to abuse. Then also reference Tennessee, Oklahoma, or OKC, Texas, and then Las Vegas again, Nevada. Then also reference Los Angeles, then the name Craig. Then also reference shoot whole family and head. So see, that's why we want to warn police officers and firefighters and stuff in the military, right? But a setup, right? So we teach them how to, avoid those problems or, solve it. And then Craig, though, and Craigslist. So from that, we can assume, that we can, prove how a lot of the school massacres and stuff may have been through Craigslist. Let's see what else here. That's how you save the lives of military service members and SEALs and fighter pilots and Navy and police officers and firefighters. This is what they do. They learn how to solve problems and get, avoid them. Those who create them. If you want to be underworld, crime bosses, Bernard, Hillary, it's not that cool. It made people's lives suck. You guys turned $1 trillion city into a pile of shit. Reference, exercise. Once looking good, now doesn't. Oh my God. Does that resemble someone? Harry and Joe? Bernard? Perlita? Hillary's Rumble Night? DJ Dave? Red Randy? Red Gordon? 1961 All-American? See, it looks like the All-American tried to come and take over, LA or San Diego and Colorado, and they didn't know what they're doing and fuck shit all up. And we start to see who the problems are so we can warn people how to avoid team dumb shit. That's how you save the lives of special forces, fighter pilots, Air Force, police officers, FBI, CIA, tech companies. This is what they do, Perlita. Oh, reference Oceanside. So see, this man stalking up Bailey too as she leaves. See. So right there, we can prove your whole little onslaught, Bernard, and your ghetto and country and western and carny life. And you guys complain about why it sucks. It's because you rebirth the story and lie, Harry and Dave, Perlita. And so I'm sure people get aware of that. And so now the Coast Guard and the people who work hard, the military people, the FBI, CIA, NSA, the police officers, firefighters, doctors, solve crimes that way. And that improves their life, so they learn how to avoid it. Or when they birth their own new children, they teach them how to avoid the problems of Perlita and the Ghetto, and DJ Dave Mile High House, and Harry Race, and Bernard LaChance Beat, Bacon Street, Jamaica Street. So you can think it's funny, carnies and fade out and all that shit, but guess what, Robo Rapist Night? If you think you're God with Elton and Dawn and the Oyster Cracker Man and Red Randy and Ellery's, they'll let you be God over the city again that you guys destroyed and decimated and screwed over me and the Schwartzes, the Pewlers, the Beswicks, the Kintiers, the Godfreys. The list goes on and on. And then guess what? Since you guys are so in love with it, Perlita, and the stank with the Negroes, then you have to figure out how to solve it. Because when you guys don't, then the problem just keeps spreading. Then they start to figure out who it is, and then it's just a lot easier to, like I said, get certain names and say, these are the ones you want to avoid, these are the scams you want to avoid, and watch it, track it. So you're getting to see Robo Knight. You're wondering why it doesn't work. You asked me why it doesn't work. Well, because you guys like to torture, rape, and mutilate. You guys think it's funny. You're spoiled. You have money. Bernard gets to rebirth it. He's got all the overweight chicks birthing it and birthing it and birthing it, like sectioning out certain people. He's been relentlessly assaulting certain people. His obsession with Joe turned it into a pile of shit because all you guys would do is bully on certain people all the time. Jonestown, Branch Davidians, Havens Gate, Bloods, Crips, MS-13. So that means that's what you do, huh, Dave? Steve Jones, Perlita. Ghetto life. And ghetto life sucks. So people who want to evolve out, learn how to avoid St. Vincent's and that's crap. Learn how to avoid those major gangs. Learn how to avoid those cults. The problems with the Bernardo LaFaga LaChance and his, religious cult. So, how do you, if you're that big of a smartass and you keep fucking people over, Oyster Cracker Man, All-American, Attila, Red Randy, Bernard, Ellery's Joe, see why you got the name there, Harry and Joe and Riley. Now, like I said, now you guys know why you got fat asses. So, African Americans, when you move into a city during the 80s or 70s that had a different attitude and you didn't know, and then you guys evolved it into ghetto gangster style and turned it into a pile of trash and made fun of the SEALs or the fighter pilots, Hollywood celebrities that maybe tried to give you all something. Then they go, well, they learn how to avoid it and build their new superpower base, and they teach their children how to avoid it. So maybe, Perlita, it's some younger girls telling you how they don't want to be ghetto dyke and ghetto with the Negroes. Ever thought of that? Maybe it's Haley and Miranda. Miranda's famous Disney girls telling you they didn't want to be all garny garbed. Or the blue boxes that they are forced on there because they knew the group of you wouldn't follow through. After certain people were killed and murdered and maimed. So they're letting you have it, ghetto style, Perlita and your team. But guess what? If you have that kind of elite egotistical attitude, Perlita, with your team and take over the cities, you have to figure out how to solve it and clean it up.